are gathered today to pay final tribute to a great and wonderful man. Vienna loved him, as witnessed by the 30,000 who have come to bid him farewell. But it would be untrue for us to say we always loved Ludwig van Beethoven. For we withheld our love and admiration for many years. Unfortunately, this was something Ludwig was used to. As a child, Ludwig was driven by his father without patience and love.
No! Can't you read some music? You're playing it wrong again. How many times have I told you? No improvising. Mozart played better than you when he was 6, because he had discipline. So long as you keep playing whatever silly tune comes into your head, you'll always be second-rate. If Mozart could hear you, he would laugh. If Joseph Haydn were your father, he would drive you out of the house.
It would only be a matter of time, of course, before Ludwig would meet the men who his father said would laugh at his playing. Yes, he would play for Mozart, and even the great Joseph Haydn.
This young man should have been studying in Vienna years ago.
He was 5 years ago.
I would have known.
It was only for a short while. Mozart predicted that Ludwig would make a noise in the world.
Oh, that was great. Oh, wonderful. Bravo. Yes. Bravo.
Believe me when I say, young man, your talent is something rare. You belong in Vienna. And, if you'll permit it, with me as your instructor.
I'll permit it wholeheartedly, Herr Haydn.
Attention, please, attention. I would like to offer a toast to Vienna's rising star, Ludwig van Beethoven. Quite frankly, Ludi. Oh, may I call you Ludi?
You may not.
Fair enough. Quite frankly, Ludi, we never expected to see the likes of Mozart again, and yet you have arrived to take his place.
I have no desire to take Mozart's place in history. I'll be happy with my own, so long as it's a little higher than his.
But after 5 years in Vienna, Ludwig began to feel dissatisfied. Something was unsettled in his soul.
I want to take music to a place it's never been before.
What did you have in mind? A concert on the moon?
No. I mean, I want to play a different kind of music. Something less structured, something more visceral, more instinctive.
Well, you could beat a hollow tree with a stick, but I don't think people will pay to see you do it.
I can't play in the style of Bach and Mozart and Haydn forever.
You can if you want to remain popular.
But the sounds I'm hearing in my mind, the things I'm feeling in my soul are different.
Let's just hope it's a bad case of indigestion.
I can't keep writing the same thing. The world is changing all around us. The American colonies have thrown off the British Empire. The people of France have replaced their king and queen with common people. The world is going through a revolution. I can't keep playing the same perfectly structured little tunes of days gone by. The world is changing, and music has to change too. From now on, I will take my own path.
And so it was that the 19th century was ushered in by Beethoven's First Symphony.
It's nice, but I thought you said it was going to be different.
Patience, Marie. Here we go.
Just as young Ludwig locked himself away from his father's cruelty and lack of understanding, so the older Ludwig removed himself from a society who accepted him only on their own conditions.
Ludwig! Have you gone mad, Ludwig? You can't begin to imagine how boring things have been at the palace since you've been gone. Oh, please say you'll come and play Saturday evening.
Only if I can play my own music.
Ludwig, everyone's dying to hear you play the old stuff.
Let them die then.
Oh, all right. Play what you like. I can't bear the boredom any longer.
I'll be there.
I don't see how you can write out here.
It's easy. I don't even need a piano. I look at this countryside and I hear music. There's a symphony going on all around us.
I hardly call that a symphony.
What?
That shepherd blowing his flute. He's just behind that tree there. Oh, don't tell me you can't hear him.
It's getting worse.
Ludwig?
I first noticed it 5 years ago, mostly with high tones. But more and more, even soft voices.
I don't understand.
I'm going deaf.
And so she looked at me and said, quite simply, "Excuse me, sir, but your wig is on fire."
Oh, your wig is on fire. Please, dear, bring not another story. Tell me, it's time for Ludwig to play.
Yes, Ludwig, pay for us, will you?
Your wig is on fire. No, they want you to play.
I don't feel like it.
Please, Ludwig, do it for me. Your wig is on fire. I can't help it. I keep thinking about it.
I'm sorry if you find my music amusing.
I didn't mean anything.
Ludwig.
You fool.
Will you sign this? Hey.
Dear brother, my deafness has brought me to despair. For there can be no pleasure in human society for me. No intelligent conversation, no mutual confidences. I must live like an outcast.
I was at the point of putting an end to my own life. But it seemed impossible to leave this world before I had brought forth all I was destined to do. Patience must now be my guide. O Providence, grant me just one day of pure joy.
Courageously, Beethoven threw himself into his work. More courageously still, he decided to enter Mozart's world of expertise, the opera.
Fidelio, he calls it. Looks pretty good.
Yes, he finally decided to write something people can understand for a change.
No, 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 no! Why are you crying and burying your head in his shoulder? Leonora is brave. She's come to save her husband's life. And I'm still not hearing any piccolo.
I'm playing as loudly as I can.
It isn't loud enough. There's only a week until the first performance. Now let's get it right.
Napoleon's army had invaded the city. 1 week later, when Fidelio opened, Vienna was a city under siege.
Not to me, it isn't.
It's not.
I heard Beethoven's music for the first time. I was just 14 then. Most remember that Christmas concert as a very long and very cold one. But I shall never forget how the strains of Beethoven's music warmed my heart.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
There's still one more symphony.
A concerto, a choral, a mass, a symphony, now another symphony. I'd pay another kreutzer just to have the wretched thing over with.
If this next piece doesn't earn him Vienna's respect, then I'm afraid nothing will.
Any other man so gifted and yet so poorly understood would have quit. But I came to understand that quitting was not part of his nature.
I think I found the perfect text for a symphony. Schiller's Ode to Joy.
Ah, yes. I've read it once before.
And you call yourself a poet. Commit it to memory, boy. It says exactly how I feel. When I have felt like giving up, thoughts exactly like these, feelings precisely this powerful have lifted me up. Oh, friends, not these songs. Rather, let us strike up more pleasing and joyful ones. Oh, you millions, let me embrace you. Let this kiss be for the whole world. Brothers, above the tent of stars a loving father cannot but dwell. If I could write a symphony that expresses 1/10 of the hope and truth contained in these words, I will have lived worthily.
Many years would pass before Ludwig would put Schiller's words to music.
Europe is free. The English General Wellington has defeated Napoleon at Waterloo.
That's what he gets for ruining my opera.
On behalf of all of Vienna, I have a favor to ask of you. We want you to write a symphony in honor of Wellington's victory.
A battle symphony.
Yes, but Ludwig, it must be simple. It must be music for the common man.
That's all I've ever tried to write.
Oh, you know what I mean, Ludwig. I'm asking you to write what people will like, instead of what burns inside your soul. All the money raised by your symphony will go to wounded soldiers and the families of the soldiers who died in battle.
Yes, I owe it to them.
His battle symphony, Wellington's Victory, was a huge success. 4,000 florins were raised. And though it was never one of Beethoven's favorites, we Viennese loved it. We honored him with free citizenship for his efforts and bestowed on him many honors. Surely, Beethoven would be encouraged to write more than he ever had before. But what followed was tragic and unexpected. They tell me you won't let the doctors come see you.
Shout all you want. I can't hear a thing. That thing's useless now.
I'm taking you to the doctor.
They can't do anything. Go away. I said go away.
Get up, you. I didn't know it was Beethoven until I got in here.
Better take him home.
Oh, friends, not these songs. Rather, let us strike up more pleasing and joyful ones.
so we, the representatives of an entire nation, come to mourn the passing of the gracious mouth by which music spoke. The man who inherited and enriched the immortal fame of Handel and Bach, of Haydn and Mozart. He was an artist, and who shall stand beside him? Because he shut himself off from the world, they called him hostile and callous. He withdrew from his fellow men after he had given everything and received nothing in return. But until his death, he preserved a father's heart for mankind. Thus he was. Thus he died. And thus he will live until the end of time.